Let's have one example, which is in audio telephony. So, in order to decide the bandwidth or sampling rate and make switching telephony systems digital, they needed to convert the audio signals into digital domain. And also, in order to design telephony circuitries, they needed to know the bandwidth. So, long time ago, they have looked at the energy content of voice signals. So this is frequency in a log scale. So this is 62.5 and 120, etc. And this is the energy in dB, which means that every 10 dB means 10 times stronger. So you see that quickly when you deviate from 500 hertz from a bandwidth in this range, the energy of the signal is very much attenuated. So of course these high frequency or very low frequency components, they determine the quality of the sound, but most of the important information for intelligibility are around these high energy content. So they decided that the usable voice frequency band for telephony system ranges from 300 Hz to 3.4 kHz. And in the standard telephony, the audio components are filtered out of this range of 300 Hz to 3.4 kHz. Of course, there are some components, but in order to be able to apply the sampling theorem, you need to filter them out before sampling. Otherwise, you will have trouble at the reconstruction. So you filter them out and then you could sample them at a frequency of 8 kHz. That means that they consider the bandwidth plus the guard band 4 kHz. So this means that the sampling frequency is equal to twice the bandwidth, twice W, 2W plus guard band. And then this is sampling frequency. And this is why the guard band is 1200 Hz. So that means that you have 1200 Hz from 3.4 kHz to 4.6 kHz to have a transition for your reconstruction filter. So these guard bands allows you to design your reconstruction filter easier. You have to note that in some applications, substantially more bandwidth is used because the higher frequency components or lower frequency components, they contribute to quality of the sounds or music and so on. For music, some standard they use 41 kHz, some CD standard 128 kHz, or sometimes even more.